Okay guys, this is Anthony here, Subaru Service. I've got Ashley's truck here. We are gonna start a little diag here and let's see what we see. Okay, it's 06, 232,000 miles, so be right back. Okay, we've got low voltage. We got P1000, so it hasn't been very long. We got cylinder number 8 contribution balance, which generally would be an injector or hopefully not valve train or something. We got control system malfunction, transmission, P1000 right there. Let's see what else is down here. I haven't scrolled down yet. Oh yeah, it's probably a transmission temp sensor. So that would be a training service and temp sensor. Because you have to drop the pan to change the sensor. So let me go ahead and get another screen up. Okay, I cleared the codes 0700. Continue to come back. So let me get the data logger up. Okay, we have to look under the vacuum pump. Has been running non-stop now, has not shut off. Fickum looks to be okay. Go ahead and kick it back off, back on again. Let's check the fickum. Here we go. Let's go ahead and run power balance here. Okay, this is computer compensation right here. Here we go. Damn. 2, 4, and 8. Okay, I can smooth it back out. The computer's compensating for the weak injectors by this button right here. So 2, 4, and 8. Not sure if it's worth it to go ahead and do 6 as well. You know, I mean, I would. I mean, if we're going in there, do all 4 of them on that side. You know, damn, look at number 5. Number 5 starting to drop. Man, I mean, I've seen this before where we go in and we say we do the even side, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then that number 5, how it was dropping, I've seen it before, where we wind up going right back in because we want it to be right. What we'll be doing is fine-tuning it. We get 2, 4, and 6 right, and then number 5 and number 1, you know, all the ones after the bad injectors are just getting worked really freaking hard because of the bad injectors. So I've seen it before where I would go ahead and gamble though. I mean, it's not really a gamble because it's the same amount of work to take off one side to the other. You know, there's like no benefit as to why you're there to do both sides. You know, so I mean, I would say do the even side. I mean, do them. Look at it. I mean, number 8 is definitely bad. It's smoothing out now. There goes number 4. And there goes number 2. I mean, but have to, man, check fuel pressure too. Which, I mean, I think it's just an injector issue. I mean, we got 230,000 miles on it. You know, it might be ready for injectors. You know, let me get another screen up here. Hang on. Okay, we had those transmission and temp sensor codes. We're showing good right now, 62 degrees. We'll see if it drops off. See if the temperature drops off. Because generally a bad sensor will show like -40 is what it'll show. But, you know, it could not be to that range yet. Once it gets up to the operating range, then we could wind up with the sensors showing that it's bad. All right, we're gonna take this thing out and go drive it, and yeah, be right back. Okay, I'm seeing this right here. That would mean the linkage inside, there's a spring inside the column. Look at it, I can physically touch the vent with it. This should spring. Look, there's no spring to it. There's no spring at all. You can go to park and just push it down and it shifts through the gears. So, I mean, honestly, I mean, if it doesn't bother you, we can overlook it, but it, you know, it kind of needs a shift linkage rebuild in the steering column. And that's a pretty rare failure right there. I mean, Doesn't happen on a lot of them, but yeah. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm just kind of giving the truck a little once over. Power steering is lacking too. Power steering leaves a lot to be desired, that's for sure. Hope we don't wind up needing a damn pump, because there is almost no power steering on it. Okay, these batteries are bad. It just dropped down to almost about 8, high side of 8 volts when I cranked it. So the load is out of these batteries. Here, I'll show you again. Let's kick it on. Glow plugs are on, so it's not to be alarmed, but we don't want it to be in the 9s at all when we're cranking. Here we go. See it? I saw 8 a couple of times. We need batteries. Yeah, batteries. Okay, here you go. Transmission temperature drop, check gauges, tow haul light flashing. And so, you know, I would say 90% of the time, whatever, it's a temp sensor. But there is always that chance that it's the circuit inside of it, or it's, I'm trying to back up here, bear with me here. There's always a chance it's you know, something else, but it's running freaking rough. I mean, I'm not even gonna drive it enough to do a oil cooler test. I wanna do a fuel pressure test. Number 8's gone. Number 8's gone. It's really weighing on number 1. We got number 2, and I think number 4 were showing their butt. Number 3 was kind of showing a little bit, but yeah, we got a big laundry list of stuff. So, I mean, yeah, there's number 2 dropping right there. I don't know, it's hard to see. There's number 2 dropping. Number 8's gone. Number 4 is low. Number 1 is low too, showing low. Number 4, yeah, it's just training temp sensor. We got to do a fuel pressure test before we decide what we're going to do with the oil cooler. If the oil cooler, I mean, I don't know. I always just check the oil cooler, but I don't want to drive it too much like this, because we could, I mean, unless we're going to do a whole set, try to salvage any of them. I mean, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and run with this. We're going to, I don't think we're working this weekend, so we're going to park it. Monday we got to hook it up, do a fuel pressure test, and then do a oil cooler test. But I don't want to do a oil cooler test unless I got a fuel pressure gauge hooked up. I want to know what the hell's going on. But number 8's gone. And tow haul lights flashing, check gauges on, no training temps. Actually, hang on, I'll show you. All right, there you go. I don't know what number I said, but training fluid showing negative 40 degrees. I mean, we're talking a high percentage of the time that's just a temp sensor. So, yeah. Thought I would show that. We're gonna go ahead and end the video now. And yeah, fuel pressure, training temp sensor. We go ahead and get some of this stuff knocked out. So, yep. All right, have a good day, guys.